You guys remember what I said earlier about first-timers, all how important it is? We're doing it again, all right? Everybody start clapping now. Get nice and loud for the very first time. Jimmy Stout, everybody!
Hey, how's everybody doing? That's good. I'm not. I'm fucking terrified right now. I had him introduce me as Jimmy, but a lot of people call me Jim, and I don't like it. Like, I feel like Jim's a little more fun. I feel like Jim Bob, Jim Bo. Jim's like the guy who works at Home Depot in like white New Balances, 55 years old. And here I am up here in New Balances. To make matters worse, I'm 29 years old, and I have a colostomy bag. And you're probably like, why the fuck does a 29-year-old have a colostomy bag? Well, I'll tell you why. I have Crohn's disease. And yeah, oh, sad, right? Poor guy. Crohn's disease isn't no fun. You can shit anywhere from 20 to 40 times a day uncontrollably. You're like a baby as a human. Yeah, very sad stuff. And I know what you're thinking right now, poor guy. But if you're a gay guy in here, you're probably like, this guy's ass could take a beating. You know? Yeah, I did the math. For the last 2.5 years I was sick, and I shit no less than 20 times a day. And the math on that is over 9,000 bathroom breaks. That's a lot, right? It's about 8,000 more than the average human. No fun. Yep, here we are. I recently just had surgery, though, to get the, cure the disease, as they say. And they just remove your colon, but they leave your butthole. Which is kind of weird, because then, like, nothing comes out of it. So, like, I basically have the cleanest ass this side of the Mississippi. So, like, ladies, I know, like, eating ass is a big thing now. And if you're worried about a messy ass, I'm your fucking guy. No, that's cool, though. I have this bag right here, and you just empty it out, and you have to kneel down next to the toilet, and it's fine. But in, like, public restrooms, it can get kind of weird. Not because it's messy in there. But, like, if you're a guy and you walk into a public restroom, and you see a guy kneeling down in the stall, what do you think he's doing? Probably sucking a dick, right? My biggest fear is some guy's gonna knock on that door and be like, hey man, how much? And I'm a pushover, and I just had this surgery that's expensive, so I'm like, oh, fuck it, $20, I gotta pay these medical bills, you know? But, one time I had this guy, I was in like this hick kind of redneck bar, sorry if anybody's a hick in here, but whatever. And I come out of the stall and he's like, hey man, what the fuck are you doing in there? And I was like, I was taking a shit. And he goes, on your knees? And just to fuck with this guy, I go, yeah man, how do you do it? And he was so perplexed, and he was like, man, I thought you were doing some queer shit in there, and I don't want that going on. And I was like, oh man, I felt kind of bad I upset him. So I was like, explain the situation. I got a colostomy bag, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, oh, all right. But he was such a homophobe that I didn't feel bad about forgetting to tell him about the guy that was still in there with his dick out. All right, guys, that's my time. Thanks.
Jimmy Stout, everybody! Jimmy, I think I speak for everybody here when I say, good shit, man. That's good. That's awesome. All right, keep that going for your next comedian. Scott James, everybody.